I don't know what they're doing. Apparently they're in the hallway either laughing, playing telephone, someone got a helium tank and they're taking turns on it. I don't know. Something's going on. They were talking about locking Jennifer in the trunk, which, like I said, there's a lot of guys, especially in this apartment complex, who've thought about that. But there's a lot of guys in this town, period, that have thought about doing that, but we won't get into that here. We've got Scott Miller with us today, also Black in the building, and Ashes of the Armada, and we're gonna do a thing we do every once in a while on this show, where I just let the artists interview the artists. So we're gonna let Scott and Black interview Ashes of the Armada. So gentlemen, I know we didn't prepare. I know there's no notes, but jump in the pool here. Jump off the good foot and do the bad thing there, Scotty.
Can't do anything wrong right now.
Let's see. Artist question-wise, I mean, just like listening to you guys, it actually is amazing to me to hear all of it put together like as a collective. Like, how do you write? Do you write separate like riffs and stuff and put it all together, like, or like with how many members is it?
It's
3?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's amazing to me because like with us being like hip hop artists, it's just like me writing and there's a couple things sprinkled in. But you guys, like, that's crazy to me. So like, explain that process to me.
Well, it usually starts out with Chris and I getting together and just jamming for a while. Sometimes we'll come into it with an idea. Like sometimes we'll be like, "Hey, Chris, I have this riff idea," and we'll hammer something out. And then, you know, once we kind of get like a backbone to how we want to go about like writing a song or putting parts of it together, you know, we'll bring the other guys into like another practice, and you know, we'll let them, you know, kind of see it and feel it. And if you know they don't have any ideas, then we usually do. And it's usually yeah, it's, you know, it's a lot like, you know, creating like a beat and all that. You do it layer by layer.
This is kind of a weird question, I guess, but like in certain types of music, like, do you guys have anybody who's like haters, so to speak, or like? Is there
hip hop game? You know, hip hop game. We got more than enough.
Yeah.
Oh, you got, and in Wichita, you got an entire village.
Do you guys have that? Is
Oh,
there
yeah.
animosity, or is it like all cool?
There's all of Salina, Kansas, pretty much. So I mean, there's
Yeah.
A bunch of enemies.
Hey, I'm not the only one that's hated in Salina.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's just the way people are. It's not exclusive to any one particular thing. Which, I mean, you know, we don't hate on people, but a lot of people just don't understand our music, and that's fine. I don't enjoy going and listening to 80s covers bands, you know.
Everybody likes what they like.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, some people do take it a little bit too far, but
I mean, we've gotten hate letters before.
Hate letters.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a whole different level.
yeah, it's
a
so
whole
funny.
different level.
We used to have, you know, a lot of fans would like mail us like drawings and stuff like that to our house because we lived together, and
They would mail you drawings.
I'm not even kidding. We
have like a board, I think, at your house.
Yeah, I
with,
had-
like different
Oh my
pictures and
God.
little
Yeah,
letters.
That is
a lot of,
awesome.
yeah, people would write us letters and stuff. Like, I mean, some of it was even just like stick figures of us, but it was just like, you know, it was cool. But in the same vein, you know, we would receive
Make some
a
album
little
covers
bit.
out of those things.
We should. We did get some backlash that way though too, but
Really? Wow.
we just laugh it off and you know move on with our lives.
Like people take the time to really do that, to write something to like find your address. Like they really, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
They really like use the Google Maps to find you. Like, this house, right?
That is awesome.
The guy that wrote that hate letter, we actually refer to him as like our biggest promoter, really.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
like he would get
Oh,
to the
yeah.
point and be like, "Oh, screw Ashes of Vermont. I hate those guys. They're playing at this show and they suck."
Yeah, it's like you talk about it so much that you can't get it out of your mind, you know.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that happens a lot, like everywhere, like in rap music and stuff. But like, that's so cool to me. I guess to talk to. It's cool to me to talk to other artists because like a lot of time you get. I notice like with bands are really open-minded to all different types of music. A lot of times you get people that are like just one track.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
in our realm, so to speak. So like it's really cool to see. Like you said something about doing the concept thing.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. Like how do you come up with that? You just come up side and then just kind of like.
Pretty much,
The
yeah.
concept thing is good because I know in Wichita, as far as hip hop, if you're a concept artist, people probably seem to hate on you more. And I don't understand why
Yeah.
you got a million artists and everybody wants to talk and sound like the same thing. And that's probably one of the problems is Wichita. Oh, Wichita, okay, well you rap just like the guy on that side, and he raps just like everybody's the same. But if you're different, in his case, definitely they hate a lot. But I'm glad he's found the strength to stay true to what he does and set it apart. Because what we're trying to do, and it's the same with you guys, we all in this music thing, we're trying to make an industry here.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is none. I mean, everybody in our own little world, but there is none in the big picture. And in order to do that, everybody's got to be themselves and show the rest of the world that there's talent here. And it really is a lot of talent here. It's just that it's hard sometimes to get noticed with all the clutter. And I always say the crab in the bucket effect.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to pull each other down instead of trying to support somebody who actually might have a chance.
Well, and see, the thing too, at the end of the day, you have to, keep your integrity intact. You do what you do, no matter what you do. If you're sounding just like someone else, there's people there that are going to hate on you for that. If you're sounding like no one else, someone's going to hate on you for that.
Right.
But as long as you stay true to yourself, and you're enjoying what you do, someone's going to take notice to that and latch on to you and help you out. I mean, it's just bound to happen.
This is just a curiosity question. Do you guys get a lot of love from like European countries and stuff, or overseas type things?
A little bit. We've
Something like Indonesia. I think
Yeah,
there's like a handful of people.
yeah, we have like just really weird places. Like we've been getting a bunch of downloads from like Russia lately and stuff like that. And
That's awesome.
it was just such a random thing, and it's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I was listening to it, I was playing. That's really like unique and cool to me, because I'm not exposed to a lot of it in Wichita or whatever. So I might take it home and go check it out and all that stuff and show
I
people.
will too, because
Well, likewise.
I don't see, of course it's not my genre, but I don't still see or hear anybody in the Wichita area doing what you guys are doing, and I'm pretty sure it's something. But I'm impressed with it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Well, thank you. It's one of those things we're not. We're willing to play with anybody too. We've played with DJs before. We've played with rappers. I think it was in Missouri. Yeah, we played with this one guy.
Nelly?
Thank goodness no.
That's a Nelly.
Yeah, we don't just stick with people that play in our genre. We'll play any show really.
That's cool. My dad, I'm from a family of musicians, which they probably don't consider me to be, being a rapper. But I grew up with drums and bass guitars and amps and all that in the garage.
Yeah.
And, my father did cut albums in the album days. Cut albums and
On
you
vinyl.
screw up, take it from the top.
Yeah.
There was no punching in and all that type of thing. So I really respect guys that actually play music, real music.
Thank you.
Because I know it's kind of starting to be a lost art.
It is really. It's like Jiggy Jag mentioned earlier. He asked us about how we feel about like the live bands and clubs and stuff like that. It is dying. DJs are really taking over, and anymore it's just remixes of stuff we heard in the 70s.
You guys have like really
Yeah.
bases though that come out.
It depends on where. Like if we were to go to Arkansas, I would definitely say there's people there that are just rabid to go to shows, and
Really?
they've ever since we went down there, it's just been so much love from those guys.
Yeah, that's always awesome. I was just curious because it seems to me, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but it's hard to get new people. It's almost like a lot of times with us, you do a show, it's other artists coming out to watch artists, and they bring their group of friends, but then when that artist is done, they all leave or whatever. You know what I mean? So you guys have people that really come out to see a show, or they just come out to see their friends. You know what I mean?
It's a little bit of both. It just depends.
Yeah, around here, there's maybe like a few people that'll go just to try and find some new music, but that was the thing we really like about the Arkansas scene is that there's a whole lot of people that actually just go to.
And see, we need a venue for every type of artist, jazz or R&B or rock, just just somewhere people can go to check out new music. That would, that'd be ideal for everybody involved.
It seems like Wichita's kind of coming around to it. There's a couple places I've been to lately, like the Donut Hole. They support a lot of jazz music. Kirby's, they have a just buck wild metal scene right now, and I had never been there until last Friday, and it was crazy. It's just like this. It's a room smaller than this.
I think the Hub actually. The Hub. I think yesterday, High Five for Fisting did a show there.
Okay.
Shout out to them, because my buddy Rich, he plays for them. I didn't get to go to the show yesterday because I was out of town. But
We love High Five for Fisting.
Yeah,
They're
actually,
fantastic, man.
See, Rich is a dude. I went to school with him, and one buddy.
God, you just know everybody that's been on this damn show.
It's just weird, but yeah. Shout out to them. So, but yeah, that's real cool. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of out of questions.
Well, let's do this. We're gonna play some Ashes of the Armada here. It is hour number 2. What do you guys off your Facebook here? What song should we endeavor with?
There should be a song on there called "Prepare to Unfold the Long Journey of the Apocalypse."
Tell me the story behind this.
That's the actual kickoff of the CD that we're putting together. It's a little bit longer, but it's wild. Yeah, I mean, pretty much story-wise, it's setting sail, leaving home.
That's cool.
But
Well, here it is, and it's on world famous.
Today is the day the world is going to change. I saw the misfortune in man, so I'm gonna leave. That's how I'm aboard. The captain's whistle screamed its lungs out. We finally take off to the world of water. The chariot sun burns across the sky, guiding the way through the state of tranquility. Once it's like the first time, everything is at peace. ocean on his own brother, on the life and love of his surviving children. Yet I and the heart within me will never falter from those I hold dear. Yet I and the heart within me will never falter from those I hold dear. Yet I and the heart within me will never falter from those I hold dear. The ocean swells, the ocean swells, the ocean swells, the ocean swells. Below the surface, the sharks begin their sin, encouraging the darkness to follow.